Welcome back in, Salford fans. Welcome back in, Wrexham AFC fans. No, we're not live. We have to record this because we've got another game to go to. Got to talk a game straight after this, but welcome into the post-game. What a game. Very windy, chilly conditions. A packed stadium at Moor Lane, Peninsula Stadium. And a great game was had. Got to tell you, it was very interesting, and it really was a frustrating game for both sets of fans for different reasons. But take a look at the starting lineups down there at Moor Lane today before we get into this. Got to say, a shaky start by Wrexham, but really dominance in the early phases, and for the rest of the first half, especially by Salford. And no surprise, after 6 minutes, and only 6 minutes in, Theo Vassell heads in from a corner, 1-0 Salford. And I have to say, Arthur Okonkwo, well, Arthur had a little bit of a shaky start on that one, didn't look too good on that goal, and it gets worse for Wrexham. Another corner after 16, and it goes straight in from the kick from Elliot Watt. I mean, I'll tell you what, take a look on the highlight reels on that one. Salford fans were going nuts. Wrexham fans were saying, what the hell is going on? 2-0. And so far into the game, it looked like a repeat was on from October 14th. But I got to say, wake up, Arthur. But you have to say, 2-0 down, Wrexham have not got to grips with the game, did not get to grips with this game. And for much of the time in this game, it was total defending. But just like the last meeting, Wrexham scored just before halftime. Sam Dorby heads in from a free kick, and it looks like a repeat. 2-1 at halftime, just like the last game, October 14th. And I've got to say, a great free kick from James McLean. But going in at the halftime, it was 2-1 to Salford City, and Salford were looking good for the 3 points, not Wrexham at this stage. Take a look at the stats. Second half kicks off, Wrexham still chasing the game, but still haven't got to grips with it completely. But give Wrexham credit, they would try to get in this game, but it goes from bad to worse on 56 as Matt Smith fires in from 10 yards with a great volley off a great cross. 3-1 Salford City, things are looking good for the win. Stephen Fletcher would score on 72 to make it 3-2, but he's narrowly offside. New recruits Bolton and Marriott come on 79, but nothing would change. And I have to say, on 82 minutes, Salford hit the bar, and it could have been 4-1, but it ends 3-1 after 90 minutes plus. And you got to say, congratulations, Salford City. This is now a bad streak for Wrexham, who have now lost 3 games straight for the first time since August 2021. Phil Parkinson has much work to do, and I'm sure he's going to get to grips with things. But this is not a time to panic for Wrexham fans, and it's certainly not a time for over-jubilation from Salford. But on the day, Salford 3, Wrexham 1. Got to say, great game. A very windy condition, chilly pitch, packed stadium, but it was a total League Two thriller at Salford's Villa Peninsula Stadium. And at the end of the day, the man in the middle, Alex Chilwick's ex-MLS referee, I say this much, he did get under the nerves of both sets of fans, and from a vantage point where I was sitting, I think he needs to know a little bit more about fouls behind the play, because he was literally letting so much go. It made me think, did he know about the British game, or should he stayed with the American game? At the end of the day, Wrexham had things to do, but congratulations, Salford City. Have a great weekend, everybody. Get ready for the next game. For Wrexham, you're taking on Bradford City at the Racecourse Ground, where 3 points must be had. Cheers.